We're here in Montreal, Quebec. We are in the green room. The MEST is taking the stage tonight, but we're here with the Quebec natives themselves. We got SuckerPunch. Guys, how are you doing tonight?
Awesome. So excited to be here.
I know the people that's watching this on YouTube, on my channel at least, know that I just interviewed you guys not too long ago. But since then, you guys have had amazing stuff going on. We're going to get into that. But first, for the people that haven't watched the first interview, tell us a bit more about the formation of SuckerPunch. Like, how did you six meet and form this gnarly pop-punk band?
How far do you want to go?
Like, right back to the beginning.
The beginning?
The beginning.
So my parents...
Jerry was born. At least it wasn't Grindr.
Okay, so very rapidly, we met when we were like 17 or 18. We were in a bunch of bands together, and we've been making music.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
It's very apropos, the music. It's like taking us out of everything.
It's my mess, I'm sorry.
Okay. So we met in when we were like 17. We've been doing music since. Us four, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. We were in a band called By the Glory, if you guys want to look it up online. Not that great. And it wasn't that great. And then we stopped in about 2016, 2017. And then this guy became a country superstar. And I was jealous.
That was pretty good. That was pretty decent.
Yeah.
That was decent. Yeah. And he played bass with us.
I played bass with him.
And he crushed it. We opened for Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
But I digress. Let's continue.
And
he never got paid.
So then Joe hit me up and he's like, I'm jealous of Zach. Let's start a pop-punk band. And we send each other riffs and we just started writing what would be some of our first songs. And we showed them to Fred. Fred was like, yo, this is sick. Let's fucking do this. I am an amazing singer and let's go.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I know that. And then basically everything kind of came together. He's like, you guys have a band, let's get together. And then Zach was like, Zach was like, I sing amazing backups, like let's fucking do it. And then he's there, and then all we were missing was the drummer. And then LA, we reached out to him and we said, yo, you want to play drums with us? And then he said, no. And then we said, come on, please. And he said, no. And then we had our first show coming, and he...
it's like I'm waiting for Dave Grohl to call me.
Yeah, he agreed to sub in, and then after the first practice, he's like, so I'm in the band, right?
I was like, yeah, yes you are, yeah. It's like no doubt about it.
With that being said, you heard their sound and you were like, fuck man, I gotta get on this.
Yeah,
but
for
it's
sure.
just the first rehearsal we had went so well.
Yeah.
Like considering the fact it was the first time we would play all together, we just like looked at each other like, okay, yeah, there's something cool going on and we're gonna have a great first show and we're gonna have fun. And then at the end we're just like, Alain, how do you feel? It's like, yeah, can I be in? I was like, fuck yeah, yes you shall. We're just waiting for us to come.
You shall pass.
Yes you shall pass.
And maybe something crazy about our band, our first show wasn't shit. Like every fucking band's first show is shit. All of our friends showed up and were super down to support. They heard the first song, they got excited, we got excited, and then we showed up and there was like 100 people at our first show.
That was a show at Turbo?
Yeah,
people were singing along and I was like, so I was still in my other project, and I was like, we were working towards like creating a fan base for my other project, and we never really showed up to any shows. And people were like starting to get to know the songs, but I never saw people singing back the lyrics to like a song that I was playing. And then I get to this show, and I was like, okay, we're gonna have just a rocking good time with my friends, but I wasn't expecting much. And then I see everybody singing back the lyrics for Night Calls, especially. Yeah. And I was like, we all looked at each other like,
there was like
what is going on here?
Like how the hell?
It's a weird thing. It's like something's connecting. And
yeah, I think there were like 2 songs out. And
and
like everyone in the crowd was singing both of the songs.
I know.
I was like, what is happening?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And I gotta give you guys your flowers as well, because I was telling you this even upstairs, but you guys have such a phenomenal pop-punk sound. I mean, you guys bring me back to the days where I was a lot skinnier and I could actually get on a skateboard. When I heard the song 99, it made me want to get on a skateboard again, but then I realized, fuck, I'm a little too old for that shit. But speaking of 99, that song is actually one of my favorites of your guys' catalog. Every single song that literally hits hard, but 99 brings me back to a time that was a much simpler in all of our lives. Can you tell us a bit more about the writing process on 99 and how all this came together? Because it's a phenomenal song.
I think that's exactly what you said. It's like what this song wanted to capture was that nostalgia and that all the like these like memories that we have growing up with pop punk and the year 2000s. This is just such an amazing era, and like the MTV Much Music Plus in Quebec era was awesome for a lot of artists, and to kind of like bring it back today and see how people react is just, so the scene is still alive, and there's a place for us.
We got together to write that song, and like usually we give bullshit names to like instrumental demos, and a different instrumental demo was called 1999, and we're like, that's a cool title, and then we chose the instrumental that became 99 and took that name, and then like we all said like, where does that bring us? And every single one of us was just like, Warped Tour, Warped Tour, Warped Tour. Like it's just like it's core memories.
You know what? Warped Tour got announced right after.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. It was because of us.
And also, since we last talked, there was a little secret you guys couldn't tell during the first interview, but since it's been announced, I said this to everybody that listened, the fact that these guys are not signed to a label is bullshit. But the whole entire time, you guys were signed. With that being said, tell us about this brand new record deal, and of course, how does it feel to actually be not only a phenomenal pop punk band, but a now signed phenomenal pop punk band?
Feels pretty damn good.
That's a nice title.
I mean, it's nice when the work pays off, right? You know, you never know what's gonna happen, and there's great bands, amazing bands that get signed, and the pool is super small, and we'd be doing this even if we were still independent, right? So it was, you know, the fact that we have people from the outside, third parties that are like super interested and super down with what we're doing, and we're connecting with people. It's just a confirmation that what we're doing is working, and that what we're doing, you know, is awesome, and I think it's just a great feeling. What do you guys think?
Well, it's us having fun at the end. So it's
This is what brought us there.
Yeah.
From the beginning of SuckerPunch, it's always been fun first, have fun, just have fun with the boys, just go out and rock out and enjoy, and whatever happens, happens. And like, we've put our heart and souls into it since day one. We've been working hard at it, and things like this happen, and we feel blessed.
Yeah.
Even though, yes, we put in the work and stuff, but like, there's so many good bands that put in the work, and you don't know what's gonna happen. So the fact that we get this recognition is just, we're just really grateful for that. Yeah.
And on top of that, what's super cool is that everyone at the label is super sweet, super cool.
My God.
Amazing people.
We feel like they're having our back, and it's a very good feeling.
It's a huge team.
Every band that you love has a fucking crazy team behind them, and like we starting to feel like we have that team, and like the momentum that it gives us, and the drive that it gives us, and it just like, I feel like we're the same band that we were before, but like on hyperdrive, like focused and ready to take on the world.
Yeah.
And just a few days ago, July 4th, brand new single that absolutely is topping charts, billboard ads, I mean, your faces are everywhere. Bite My Tongue, July 4th, brand new single. Tell us a bit more about the story behind this single, and of course, how does it feel to have your face on all these billboards?
Feels great.
It's really exciting.
Really exciting.
Still in the process, so.
Yeah.
This song was kind of written with the idea of like, I think we've all kind of been there at some point, when you have someone that you look up to, and there's stuff you would love to say, but you're scared it's gonna change everything, and you love how it is right now, so you want to keep it that way, but at the same time there's so many things that you keep inside that you'd love to tell. So that song is kind of like represents that, you know, when you're like, you have like big feelings, but you just keep it locked, you know, just keep it locked in. Reach over the key.
You're just afraid how people are gonna perceive it, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's also just like to tell people like, don't keep it in. You know, sometimes it's just you're doing yourself more harm.
Well, yes.
Let it out.
What I love about that song is that I think well, first of all, so we signed the deal, and then we went to go write that song. So it was like one of the first songs that we wrote, and it was kind of like, okay, like game time, like let's fucking go. And this was the easiest song to write. Like everything just came together within like that one day. And usually, you know, you work demos to hell to get them to where you want, and that one's just like first attempt of the demo. We're like, okay, the song's like exactly where we want it to be. So it's like, that was really cool too. That was
And we were all in the room that day.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It was a cool process.
Yeah, it's a cool process.
Yeah, it
was
we'll
really
tie
cool.
everyone there.
And one of the last questions I have for you guys, because I know you got a venue to rip apart, you got a stage to tear up tonight.
And food to eat.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's definitely true.
A little snack.
I'm almost there too. But with that being said, you guys are here. to shred tonight on that stage. Obviously, the people that are watching this video, it's pre-taped, so they can't be here tonight. But what can they expect from a SuckerPunch show?
Party.
A sucker punch.
It's a party.
It's a punch in the face.
Yeah,
but
it is.
with love. All of our love is in that
That's the same thing my father said to me.
punch. This is going to be edited out. No. But like, if you've seen, I don't know if people at home, you're watching anime, there's something called One Punch Man.
Yeah.
This is kind of what we do.
Yeah.
But more seriously, it's about having fun, throwing off a party, and sing some songs together. So.
Yeah.
And there's like, we're 6 people on stage, which is considered like a big band. But like, we all manage to move around on stage, even if the stage is minuscule. So it's like, I think that's also like about SuckerPunch, is having a good time, you know? People see these 6 guys get on stage and they're like, how the hell is this gonna happen?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you got these 6 guys like running around, jumping around, feeding off each other, and it just kind of like, it works. It's like this.
Let's
it's
say
like
5 guy because I can't move at all.
Oh, not yet. Wait till the drum riser comes in.
Projectile seat.
Yeah, projectile.
Wait till all that record deal money comes in, you're gonna be upside down like Tommy Lee from Motley Crue.
Really upside down, exactly. It's so sick.
I'll do it.
But I think our show's like contagious. Like I think that's something that we've heard a lot from feedback from people. They're like, well, people don't know you; they know you by the end of the show. And like if they were in the back of the room, they're coming to the front of the room. It's just good old fun. Like it's making you feel like you felt when you were skinny and skateboarding.
What I'm saying.
Hey, I've already established this platform, but it's okay.
We're speaking for ourselves, by the way. Like, we just
I'm quoting you back to yourself.
Oh, 100%. No worries.
This applies to me as well.
There's a reason why my skateboard has been on my top shelf in my room for like 3 years.
Oh wow.
But either way, guys, thank you, Bit, for your time.
Thanks to you.
No,
I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' set. And again, thank you so much for the interview. I'll definitely see you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Punk World Radio.
Punk Radio.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually Punk World Radio.
Yeah, Punk World Radio. 99.9. Let's go.